A quick insight from Rahimi Law Firm PC, powered by freshnews.ai. Couples can reduce delays with careful USCIS marriage interview preparation, organized evidence, and clear, consistent testimony. Executive summary. If you have a USCIS marriage interview coming up, you are right to feel pressure around your documents, your timeline, and what you will be asked in the room. Officers are looking closely at how your paperwork lines up with your relationship story, which means missing records or inconsistent dates can slow your case, even in a real marriage. Careful preparation lets you organize joint evidence, review key life events together, and update proof of how you currently live as a couple. By doing this before your appointment, you lower the chance of extra document requests, second interviews, or longer waits that can affect your work, travel, and status plans. Today's signal. If you are heading into a USCIS marriage interview, most document, date, and answer about your relationship may be examined closely. Officers compare your forms, supporting records, and in-person testimony to decide whether your marriage is genuine and whether your green card can be approved now or needs more review. If travel, work, or expiring status is on the line, careful preparation helps you avoid avoidable slowdowns. In Prepare Clients for USCIS Marriage Interviews contexts, Rahimi Law Firm provides the systematic approach needed to translate these insights into action. Why it matters. Here are 4 takeaways. First, you may face requests for evidence, follow-up interviews, or longer review if your documents are disorganized, incomplete, or hard to follow. Second, your green card eligibility can be questioned if your interview answers do not match each other or the dates and facts on your I-130, I-485, and other filings, even when your marriage is real. Third, you and your spouse may feel extra stress around travel, work authorization, and expiring status if the interview leads to added scrutiny that better preparation could have avoided. Fourth, your chances of a smoother approval improve when you update proof of living together, review your relationship timeline as a couple, and practice answering common interview questions clearly and consistently. How it works in practice. When you file a marriage-based case, you eventually receive a notice with the date, time, and location of your USCIS interview. Before that day, you and your spouse should pull together your original civil documents, updated joint records like leases, bank statements, insurance, and photos, and a clear copy of everything you already submitted. At the appointment, the interviewing officer will place you under oath, confirm your identities, ask about your immigration and marital history, and then go into details about how you met, married, and live together now. If your explanations or timelines do not match your forms, or if your joint evidence is thin or outdated, you may be asked more probing questions or told to provide more proof later, which can slow your case. Careful preparation helps you walk in knowing what is in your file, what has changed, and how to explain your life together in a straightforward way. One practical adjustment. Sit down with your spouse this week and compare your relationship timeline to your I-130, I-485, and supporting documents to fix any date or detail mismatches before your interview. What to do next. Here are 4 takeaways. First, gather your original passports, IDs, marriage certificate, prior divorce decrees, and updated joint records such as leases, bank statements, tax returns, and insurance policies in a clearly labeled folder or binder. Second, review copies of everything you filed, including your I-130, I-485, and prior responses, so you and your spouse remember what information and dates are already in your case. Third, practice answering common marriage interview questions together out loud, focusing on clear, honest, consistent explanations about how you met, your wedding, daily routines, finances, and future plans. Fourth, consult an experienced immigration attorney if you have prior immigration violations, criminal history, long separations, or other complications, so you can plan how to address them before you appear at your interview. Read more at rahimilawyers.com.